Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about creatures of the Imperium as we get into the Mukaali. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day, and if you have any suggestions, just comment down below. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Mukaali. The Mukaali are a species of non-sentient xenos animals utilized by the Talaran Desert Raiders Imperial Guard regiments, specialized Rough Rider squadrons, as a mount and beast of burden. The Mukaali, sometimes locally referred to as sand pacers, originated in the vast equatorial deserts of the imperial world of Goru Prime, but have since been imported to other imperial desert worlds, such as Talaran, because of their superbly adaptable biology to desert environments. In these arid regions, the beasts thrive like no other, able to live for long stretches without either food or water. Their skin is exceptionally dense and acts both as an insulator from external heat and a barrier to prevent interior moisture from escaping. The hide protects powerful muscles, designed more for duration than sprinting, but still capable of reaching good speeds over short distances. Unlike other creatures that metabolize stored fat to provide energy, the Mukaali's metabolism is acutely efficient and can extract nourishment to an extraordinary degree. They are grazers, living on a traditionally thin diet of tough shrubs and other sparse desert vegetation, which they chew and regurgitate through multiple stomachs and digestive organs, some beginning in their bulky necks. Each organ extracts more and more moisture and nourishment, allowing the creature to sustain itself far longer on far less than would be expected for its size. One of the major dangers in caring for the creature is overfeeding, for their digestion can be easily overwhelmed with unpleasant results: indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. A Mukaali can survive for long periods on very small amount of food and water, easily outlasting a human or even the sturdiest pack animal. Conversely, they have very poor protection against cold climates and die quickly when exposed to sub-zero temperatures of any length of time. A Mukaali's main advantage over a Terran horse is its exceptional endurance and load-bearing capabilities. In the driest of hot desert conditions, they can keep going for days, even without food or water, and will long outlive a horse or even their human rider. A Mukaali's feet are adapted to move over sand at a surprising speed. Large, soft pads, similar to those of a Terran camel, help spread their weight to prevent their sinking into soft sand. Their thick hides generally have a mottled gray-blue coloring, running to a pink-brown underbelly. Standing easily over 2 meters tall at the shoulders, Mukaali are hairless, quasi-reptilian beasts. Their tough, thick hide hangs in great folds, and it is strong enough not only to provide protection from predators, but also offer a limited defense against weapons. Their sloped back and long necks leave a perfect spot for a rider atop the Mukaali's shoulders, and while their gait is somewhat odd in appearance, their long legs allow them to travel at considerable speeds. Mukaali have relatively small heads, barely broader than their thick neck, which are almost completely flat and featureless. From a distance, it is difficult to even identify the small, deep-set eyes and nostril holes. Due to their size and gait, Mukaali require a completely different approach to handling than that of a horse, more commonly used by a rough rider. Those riders willing to learn are rewarded with a dependable and durable beast of burden, capable of handling much heavier loads than other comparable mounts, a creature perfectly suited for long operations behind enemy lines. The Mukaali have existed on the fair world of Nadwesh in the Corynus Expanse for many generations, imported long ago by clever rogue traders who realized they were a perfect fit for the wide areas of dry desert climate on their world. Here they quickly became part of the native culture, acting as personal transports, beasts of burden, and even food should conditions demand the desperate act. Overall, they have adapted very well, creating a slightly new strain unique to the world. Breeders on Nadwesh discovered that if the Mukaali were not allowed to breed in the wild, they are even more cowardly and timid than usual, barely suited for anything but the mildest of burden duties, and even then, they may run away when startled. For this reason, many herds are allowed to breed in the open plains, with herdsmen deployed to watch over them to protect them from poachers or other dangers. As needed, Stock is culled from these wild herds for training and resale to buyers across the Cornish expanse and beyond. The beasts are a common trading item and source for income for many Nadweshi tribes. Many experienced hunters travel from the Calixis sector to pick steeds to carry them on their latest expeditions, and colonists purchase entire herds as they prepare to migrate to the drier or hotter planets they intend to make home. They have also been seen in the use among several planetary defense forces as military mounts, but less frequently in mercantile or mercenary bands. One infamous Imperial Guard Brontian Long Knives platoon even somehow arranged for a herd to stampede into enemy lines, shocking their foes long enough for the guardsmen to overrun their flattened enemies. And those were 40 facts on the Mukaali. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To get more information on the Mukaali, you can click on the link down in the description below. That's going to take you to the wiki page, which includes more lore on the Mukaali, or you could check out our 40 facts on the Talaran Desert Raiders. The link is going to be down in the description below as well, or it's going to show up on the screen now, or it has already showed up on the screen. But basically, the Talaran Desert Raiders use these mounts a little different. The big difference is that they use a specialized close combat weapon, because of course the Mukaali are a lot bigger than your regular horse, so they have to use these special spears. Again, more information on that if you check out our 40 facts on the Talaran Desert Raiders, as well as you get more information on that Imperial Guard regiment. It's a pretty cool Imperial Guard regiment, so I would just suggest you check that out if you haven't done so already. If you guys have any suggestions for other topics of Warhammer 40K, whether they be Imperial, Xenos, whatever it may be, just comment down below. We read your suggestions every single day, and we base our videos off of that, so please do that. And don't forget that we have a giveaway going on right now. If you jump on over to our Horrible Realities of a Chaos Space Marine, we are giving away a Chaos Starter Set for you to check out. Also, we posted a Patreon exclusive video, so if you want to check out that video, it's a creepypasta, jump on over to Patreon. But with that said, guys, that's all the plugs I have for today. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate signing out.